This special story goes back to 1993, when little Chantel was suffering from potentially fatal T-cell lymphoma. She desperately needed a bone marrow donation. Enter Terry Farrell, a robust father of two from Huntington, Long Island, a total stranger, and a perfect match who happened to be on a national donor list. He gladly gave his marrow.
It feels good to know you did something you chose to do, and somebody's alive today because you did it.
It worked. A year later, Chantel was pronounced cured, and Terry was delighted.
I asked how Chantel was doing. He said, well, she's running up and down the block. I said, like a normal 6-year-old.
Chantel, this is your Mr. Nice Man.
And when at last they met, it was a friendship for life between the grateful little girl and the fireman who knew just how precious life is.
You work in a dangerous profession, and you know, one day you might walk out the door, you might not come home again.
We were introduced to the Terry Fund when Cannon was diagnosed with cancer.
What are you becoming?
Superhero.
When he was diagnosed, he was a little scared to go to the hospital, and so we had come up with the idea of him becoming a superhero going through all this treatment.
They helped us out through the donations that people make. They were able to give us a little bit of money to help us pay for some of the medical bills for his treatment.
The firefighter community is an area that we just have a heart for. These are guys and gals that dedicate their whole life to protecting us and our families. And they're there in some of the hardest times that we may face, and they do that every single day. The thing that's exciting to me with the Terry Fund, having been part of it basically as a sponsor since the beginning, is I love the fact that the dollars that we donate and that we help raise for Terry Fund are going directly to firefighter families, and that the money stays locally, and that we can see the impact of that.
We really want to say thank you to all the corporate donors and the personal donors that have supported the Colorado chapter of the Terry Farrell Firefighters Fund along the way. Without you, it would be completely impossible for any of us to have this big of an impact. And we're able to react very, very quickly for requests for assistance.
It enabled us to try to continue life as normal. Our whole goal with him being sick was to be as normal as possible and not let the illness define our family.
So some ways that donors can get involved are obviously through corporate donations or supporting us by attending an educational class, sponsoring an educational class, sponsoring the Mile High Firefighters Conference, or the annual charity ball. But we also have a program called the Hydrant Program, which is a monthly giving campaign, and could be as small as $5 a month, or it could be as big as you would like it to be. And so we're just constantly feeding the ability for the Terry Fund and for the donor to make a humongous impact in the lives of Colorado firefighters and their families.
And it's a way for us to give back today, but also to help build a stronger community for tomorrow.
So when he's done with his treatment in April of 2021, he will officially be a superhero.
And then we'll go to Disney World.